Pistons fans, what's good, man? Our Pistons take care of business tonight and get our first game of the season against Charlotte, man. In Charlotte, the Pistons decided to stand on business tonight, and it was definitely a Pistons class victory. With that said, we're going to get into it. So, our Detroit Pistons come out with the victory versus the Charlotte Hornets. They have been a thorn in our side, especially Scary Terry, man, over there in Charlotte. But the Pistons decided to stand on business tonight. They definitely did. Man, defensively, that was the key. You know, we'll get into Isaiah Stewart. But defensively throughout the game, even though it caused us some foul trouble at times, they were out there giving it everything they got defensively, and that alone will win you basketball games in this league. That alone is trademark Detroit Pistons basketball. That's what it is, man. So, you know, I had to come on here and talk about it. Usually I don't do a video on back-to-backs, right? I usually wait until the second game and then drop the video. But, man, it's the beginning of the season, and we need these type of victories so I can try to help the fan base understand what the Detroit Pistons and Troy Weaver are trying to build, man. This is why defense is so important to a coach like Monty Williams. This is why I was so excited to bring in a coach like Monty Williams, because I knew that he would bring Detroit basketball back to our city. And with these young guys, they are buying in defensively. You know, like I said, the foul trouble is what it is. We don't get the whistles that we deserve sometimes on the offensive end, and then on the defensive end, we get the tough whistles sometimes. You know, so we had multiple players in foul trouble today, but we still withstood all the storms today. 21 turnovers, man. By the time the fourth quarter came, I don't know what we finished out with as far as turnovers, but man, you know, these young guys stuck together. Defensive efforts. They got behind Isaiah Stewart at the end of the game, man, and they took care of business. So that's what you want to see. That's what you want to see with this young team. Togetherness. That trumps everything else. I know you got a lot of the stat nerds out there. Whatever it is, fine. Post your stats. This person, he shot this bad or whatever it is. Detroit style, Pistons style basketball teams that have been successful, they are all about togetherness, man. They play together, I mean, defensively and offensively. Simple and plain. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? Our defense creates offense, and that's what you've seen tonight. You know, they definitely got some guys over there that's capable of exploding at any point. But the Pistons made it tough on them tonight. Whether it was Killian in the first half, you know, going up against Gordon Hayward, or if it was Cade going up against Gordon Hayward. It seemed like they was giving Gordon Hayward everything he wanted out there as far as fouls. But, you know, Isaiah Stewart and Jalen Duren are an absolute problem in the paint. And I just don't want that to slide by. You know what I'm saying? I don't want that to get by people and fly right by them. And, you know, us not recognize what's been going on the defensive end side of the ball. This is what Dwayne Casey preached. But now we're seeing it actually happen in the era of Monty Williams, and it's man, it's so refreshing. It's such a good thing to watch. You know, like I said, tough game tonight for a couple of guys. You know, Cade Cunningham foul trouble tonight, but like I said, at the same time, he was just, you know, trying to give effort defensively, simple and plain. You know, it doesn't take him to score 30, 40 points every night for you to win. Because we have a team that's actually deep. We have a team with a roster where our bench can come and give you 50-plus points. You know what I'm saying? So the versatility that Troy Weaver has built, the Piston-style team that Troy Weaver has built, has been very, very good, early in this 2-game season that we've seen so far. So, like I said, we lost by 1 point to Miami. We had several chances at the end of the game to take the lead. Shots didn't fall. I'll live with that. I'll definitely live with that. But today, we showed that we were just head and shoulders better than Charlotte, man. You got to think about that. All the turnovers that we had, still, we kept and maintained the lead tonight. We are that much better than this Charlotte team right now at this point of the season. Of course, we got the home opener tonight. And please, if you are at the home opener tonight, make sure you're looking for me. Make sure you're looking for all of our social media personalities, man. We are going to be deep at that game tomorrow. We will do a halftime meetup. So make sure you guys are ready, because it's going to be absolutely electric in Little Caesars Arena tomorrow, man. So make sure you guys are ready. We're going to be there in full force, from me to Deuce, to J-Mo, to everybody. Carl Collins is going to be in the building. Everybody that's doing Pistons content, man, we're all going to be there. Tony Dombrowski, everybody's going to be there tomorrow. So make sure, if you're in the building, that you're looking out on Twitter to see where we're going to do this halftime meetup. Usually it's in the same spot. It's usually over there by Myers entrance, over there, where they usually have the Piston sign on the floor. But we'll let you guys know. I'll do a snapshot of that, so make sure you're looking for it. But we are going to be in full force tomorrow, and we're going to rock that arena tomorrow. So it's going to be an absolute blast. So the little things, man. The little things that we've seen tonight that definitely played a factor in this game tonight. Starting with Isaiah Stewart in that fourth quarter. Big time for us, man. Got into a little scuffle with Brandon Miller. Brandon Miller is known to be a trash talker, right? But Isaiah Stewart is also, he's known for a guy that's not he's not for the bull. So he's not for the bullshit. Let's just be honest about it. So, that kind of fired him up, man, and it got him going. Where he knocked down a couple of threes, man. He was just making plays to help us win this game and to close things out. Like I said, him and Durant together have been an absolute force down there in that paint. I love the decision to start those two together. Isaiah Stewart has, he stepped up to the plate, and he has shown the ability to knock down 3-point shots, and that's big time. That is big time, man. So that's what we all wanted to see from Isaiah Stewart, right? You got a guy in foul trouble, so you need other guys to step up. Killian comes in, runs the offense. Ivy does an excellent job out there tonight. Absolutely loved Ivy tonight, man. We needed him because the Charlotte Hornets did everything in their power to make sure that they used the size advantage against a guy like Sasser. We didn't get a chance to see Sasser pop off tonight simply because they were trying to abuse him, on their offensive end. So Bagley was also another force out there. I mean, man, Bagley has head and shoulders showed, that, hey, I'm that guy. I'm the backup guy. You can throw me in there, whatever. I'm going to get some buckets. So Bagley's been great. Sarr kind of struggled a little bit tonight with his dribble, but at the same time, defensively, he showed up, man. So the theme of this game is defense. That's just the theme of this game. It's defense. It's Detroit defense, man. That's what I'm so excited about that this season, because that's what we've been missing for so many years. With Dwayne Casey, our defense was atrocious. I'm not taking a jab at Dwayne Casey as a person, but as a coach, our defense was atrocious. It was all about shooting 3-point shots. Listen, today was that example. For all the statisticians out there, for all the nerds that love the stats, today you seen this team go out and win the game simply because they decided to play defense. We didn't have the greatest percentages shooting the ball from the 3-point line. what Dwayne Casey was selling us, talking about, oh, we got to shoot this many threes in order to win basketball games. That is an absolute farce. And today we show what we're trying to build with this young roster, as far as bringing the Detroit Pistons back, as Troy Weaver says. So, like I said, it's only game 2 of the season, but you guys will see as we get, deeper and deeper into the season. Once these guys start to clean up the turnover situation, the more and more they play together and learn how to play together, where to hit guys in the comfortable spots and everything else, it all will come together. So like I said, it's very important to pay attention to what type of game this was tonight and how we won this game. So, Burks was excellent tonight. Got to the free throw line religiously tonight. Cade got to the free throw line once. He got there once. I guess we got to start small for him to get to the free throw line. But with him in foul trouble, what I'm saying? Like I said, guys like Burke stepped up. That's what the veterans are here for. Whatever happens with Bojan is out for a month, or whether they're using that as a reason to move him or not, whatever the situation is, out of this roster that we have available, I want to continue to see the defensive effort. I want to continue to see the togetherness out there on the floor. Guys rooting for each other, man. Every single, missed shot, whether it's a make shot or and one, whatever. Guys giving each other fives, whatever it is. I want to see togetherness with this team, because they just have not had the opportunity to play together. That is the most important of everything, right? They're buying into what Monty Williams is saying, and they're playing defense. You know what I'm saying? Even when Ivy got in the game today, he was playing defense. He was giving effort out there. I know a lot of us want to see Ivy start. Whether he starts or come off the bench, I just want to see togetherness. I'm not a person that's more concerned with who's starting and who's coming off the bench. I just want to see consistency out there as a team. I want to see that effort. And that's what we need in order to go out and pull out some of these games that we usually lose. Today was a game that we usually would lose with Dwayne Casey. Charlotte would have took over at the end of this game and won this game. But when Monty Williams is, implementing the offense that actually favors guys, where standing in the corner is not a privilege. You're going to be able to go out and win some of these games. We easily could have won the first game of the season against Miami. So to go out and beat somebody who's been a thorn on our side like Charlotte tonight, in Charlotte, was a great, great victory, man. So, like I said, man, we got the home opener tomorrow. I cannot wait to see you guys there, whoever is going to be there. It's going to be an absolute blast, man. So I will be featuring on a few shows this weekend, so make sure you guys are looking out for that. Shout out to Pistons Talk, man. I will be on the show with those guys this weekend. Also, Downtown Deuce will be on the show with Downtown Deuce this weekend. So make sure you guys are looking out for that. You know what I'm saying? We are fully back into the fold. Detroit Pistons basketball. Red Wings are good. Pistons are looking like they're going to be a really good young team this season. And our Detroit Lions are definitely trying to do their things amid the loss that they had versus the Ravens. So I am in the thick of things. I am in the midst of it, right? You guys, I appreciate, all the support that I get. But, what I'm doing is very rare here in Detroit. Whether I'm, one of the first to do it or not, but to cover the Detroit Lions and the Pistons, man, is a tough task. And you guys keep me motivated to do that. You guys keep me motivated to do that, because it's a lot of work on top of trying to balance being a father and a husband. So I wish I could cover the Red Wings, man, as well. But, we got guys for that, man. So, like I said, I appreciate each and every one of you guys for subscribing to this channel. Make sure you guys smash the like button to hit the notification bell, because we got a lot of content coming up. Man, we are in this is the season. This is the season. So, man, this is my place. This is where it all started. Lions, Pistons. We are in those winter months coming. Man, it's about to get real fun around here. So make sure you guys are locked in and tune into this channel. Make sure you share this video on all social media outlets. And man, I'll see you guys tomorrow night. We're about to have a lot of fun. Peace.
Wow, black owned shoe store. Culture. My culture though. Let me see what they talking about in here. What's up, little dog? You good? Y'all got something here for me? I'm talking about exclusive. They got all the dunks? How many dunks they got? Something like these. Y'all got a little vibe in here. They buying shoes, selling shoes. It feels like the culture. They dunking on people. Oh, they doing TikTok. They looking out for the kids. Oh man, this is great, man. They got all the different races working here. It just really feels like culture. You're looking for a black-owned shoe store to get some real drip at? Come up here to Culture Detroit, man. That's what the streets been missing. Welcome home, fam.